Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. NDLEA. I doubt if Rafai can pass a drug test, says Bruno Omokri. Hey, says I doubt it. Oh, if Rafai can pass a drug test, just to keep, out of this whole thing. Some politicians, it's not speculations. Some politicians in Nigeria, governors, ministers, children, some do drugs. Do you know that? That is where Nigerian money goes to. Some of them are seriously hard on into drugs. So I don't know why, the person of Rafai, Kaduna State Governor, is being dragged into saying, I doubt if Rafai can take a drug test and pass that drug test. Does that not call for concerns? If some persons of interest are saying, I doubt it if this man can take a drug test. By the way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Very one big thank you to every one of you for your continued support. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Bruno Mokri is one of the critics of Muhammadu Buhari's administration. He's the one who will speak about every wrongdoing in this administration. He will not relent at all in speaking the truth. All right. So this guy is saying Rafai, has come under the radar very, recent. His name keep coming up again and again and again. And what is it for? The killings in Kaduna, Southern Kaduna, as the governor, he's doing nothing. Rather, he says some people need brown envelope. So to make matter worse, NBA just, disinvited him. And some people are raising doors saying the northern lawyers are saying we will not come. You have to reinvite him or replace him with another northern governor. So a lot is coming up. But now they are talking about drugs. Nigeria, where are we headed? Let's get straight into the news and get all the details. NDLEA. I doubt if Rafai can pass a drug test, says Bruno Omokri. Bruno Omokri, a former aide to Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, former Nigerian president, has expressed his doubts if Kaduna State Governor Malam Nessam Rafai can pass a drug test. According to Omokri, in a tweet on his Twitter account on Monday morning, August the 24th, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, should consider carrying out a drug test on Nigerian politicians before being allowed to contest for position. Omokri said this while reacting to a new policy by the NDLEA, which will mandate single ladies to undergo a drug test before getting married. This book writing condemns the policy, saying he doubts if Rafai will scale through such a test should the same be done to politicians. Nigeria News understands that Omokri said this to condemn a recent statement by the Kaduna State Governor Nessam Rafai. He tweeted, instead of the NDLEA to perform drug tests on women before they marry, it is better they perform drug tests on politicians before they are allowed to contest. Look at what comes out of Rafai's mouth. I strongly doubt Rafai can even pass a drug test himself. Instead of the NDLEA to perform drug tests on women. So that's the new thing they are trying. I don't understand Nigerian politicians. We'll continue with the news, but just to mention but a few. I don't understand what is actually going on in Nigerian politics, okay? They've left the crucial and duty for them to do. Yes, they've left those ones to, concerning themselves with matter that does not count. For instance, what is the issue of churches with election, with a government trying to say that churches should have an overseer which can close the church accounts, appoint board trustees, to mention but a few. Is that the hospital we are talking about? Do you know what happened recently? In case you don't know, Aisha Buhari escaped a plane crash by an inch. God saved him. What happened to Aisha Buhari? She went to the Emirates for medical attention, And for what? Which medical attention? Neck pain, no. Neck pain, paracetamol, and rest yourself. What's it called? Mama, the cousin to President Muhammadu Buhari, has been flown overseas for and they say the airports are short. Who are we deceiving? Is it not the masses that they are deceiving I don't get it in this country. I'm trying to understand it, and I really need some explanation here. Why is it that we don't have the stroke is not equal? Some people are getting killed for singing a song, and they said yes, it's right. Why some people are stealing, caught on camera, and their hands are not cut off? I don't get it. We're trying to understand what's going on in Nigerian economy, politics today, as at now. What's going on? What is really going on? So I don't get it. So they're putting up a new policy to say that young ladies, before they get married, has to go through drug tests. What about the young men? The ladies will go through drug tests, no problem. What about the young men? What about the men that want to marry the ladies? I mean, the ladies are marrying themselves. I mean, let's decide now. Let's speak up. Let's come up with something. Let's talk. Let's talk. What is going on in this economy in Nigeria? There are roads undone. The government keep borrowing. China loan is there, trying to take over Nigeria. I don't get it. What is really going on in Nigeria as at today? We want people to rise up and to say the truth. That's why Mo Elesho is crying for revolution. And guess what? They are trying to suppress him. But the thing they cannot do to Mo Elesho now is because the US is involved. So it's like a very, very stubborn ant you cannot squeeze down. The more you try to squeeze, the more it rises up. And youths are rising up. See what happened in Enugu State yesterday. How they shot 21 persons. They were only having a peaceful riot, protest. I don't get it. And everybody is keeping quiet as if it's your children. What will you say? Rafai, people are dying like flies. It says some people want brown envelope. And what have you done? You know these people that want brown envelope. Why not speak up? Why not address this issue once and for all? Let the government get involved in it. What's happening to our security agencies? How come nobody is able to speak articulately into this space and defend Nigerians? Nigerian lives do not matter, yes, do they? I don't think so. Because if they do, we should see it by the response of our government. Our government rather take care of themselves, travel abroad, look after themselves and their family, rather than the nation. It's absurd what is really going on in this country. So what is good for the goose is not good for the gangers. Some persons are the one enjoying these things, while some other persons are suffering. While some other persons are being flogged, some people are doing it in the broad daylight. With no, what Yahoo boys are doing, people that do fraudster is wrong. But you are catching them every day. What about the ones in Aso Rock? Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.